it's you!
It's good to see you. We had such fun doing our Proraso Green episode, we decided to do a couple more.
It's a beautiful morning with the Barbershop Duet.
Hi, I'm Marcus Klinger with Klinger Vocal Studio.
And I'm Sarah Vincent with Sarah Vincent Virtual Pilates.
And on Wednesdays and Saturdays,
we are the Barbershop Duet.
Hey, it's good to see you, and you're here on a good day. So if you are constant viewers, you know that we did an episode not long ago with Proraso, Barbas, and Cella, 3 international soaps that weren't necessarily on our artisan radar, but boy, I will tell you what, for our mention today, I'm going to mention the shave I got with Proraso Green, and that's really what put this on my radar. I mean, the scent is lovely, but y'all, the shave was insanely great with very little effort. And I was like, okay, now I think I'm getting why these little tubs are so beloved.
They've been around since the beginning. Like, they have not gone away. Clearly, that's made a statement. So we got to step in and find more.
These are used by more people than anyone else worldwide when it comes to shaving. Not everybody's caught on to the artisan world yet. So there must be a reason. There must be something to these little guys. So we're excited to cover the other 2. Let's meet the soaps.
All right, so after doing our Proraso episode, we were telling everyone about it and how we were impressed. And our friend Carlos was like, did you get the splash that goes with Proraso Green? No.
And he's like, you guys know PAA even designed Awesome Sauce to be an homage to the Proraso aftershave, and it doesn't smell like the soap. It's its own thing.
Okay. Purchase?
Yeah, we gotta get that, especially since it's on Amazon for $15. Yeah, we gotta try that.
Then there's 2 more different ones of the Proraso. So we have the green, and then there's also a red and a white.
And the red is sandalwood. It'll be our first single note soap on the whole show. And the white, for sensitive skin, was Matt Pisarcik's only soap he would use on the Razor Emporium shaves for the first couple of dozen of them. So, these are giant players in this world. So I'm excited. It's not going to be normal. We're not going to have scent notes and things like that because these don't come with them. But we got to cover these and go back to the foundations.
So we'll have a few different lathers going on today and kind of be able to see how they compare. And,
so strap in, folks. Let's have an unboxing. All right, these all came from Amazon. You're probably a little familiar with how Amazon stuff arrives, but here we are. It was kind of funny, too. You know, I do want to bring up a point for us to start a conversation in the lives. And by the way, if you're watching this live premiere, open up the chat and say hi to us. This little thing is 5.2 ounces of soap.
We had to reread that.
So
5.2.
Wait a minute. If you've seen some of the artisan tubs that are like that big and they're like 4 ounces, and you're like, wait, what's going on? It's because this is not fluid ounces. It's by weight. And tallow soap can be way heavier than vegan soap. It doesn't mean you're getting the same amounts.
Right. And as we were reading this, we did not see anything listed as tallow. So we're still learning what their actual bases and stuff are.
It suddenly jumped to mind. Is this tallow or vegan? And then we didn't see any like tallow type ingredients in here. So this might be a plant-based.
Yeah, we're learning with you.
Was it always? We're very curious. Yes. So glad we're doing this episode. What we got in? Oh!
Okay, which one next? There's 3 boxes.
Which one? Let's look at this one. Okay, so Amazon, you don't quite get the award for this arriving in fantastic
clearly,
condition. But anyway,
luckily the soap should be fine.
The tub is unmolested. But it's a little scruffy, Amazon. Anyway, there you go.
Okay.
All right, what's the other one?
All right, and here's the white one here.
This is in better shape. This is a little better shape.
Yeah, okay. The boxer looks better.
Nice.
Ooh, that is
there
white.
It is.
White.
Let's do perfect
trio.
Italian friends flag.
The triplets.
There we go.
Okay, let's see what this says. Okay, Peli Sensibili. So,
okay, sensibility, I'm guessing, is sensitive skin, right? So, sibi, maybe skin. There we go. And then,
there's more.
The crown jewel in the box, actually, the whole real reason for this episode.
Looking box so far.
This Proraso splash, because we have not seen a shaved end tour yet that didn't have this little bottle glistening somewhere in the background. Also,
and it does say refreshing. It even says with eucalyptus oil and menthol. So I think that's very close to the other one. Do I open the box? Let's see. It's kind of hefty here. Oh, that is the plastic green on the shelf, man.
Wait, is it plastic or glass?
No.
It's a glass bottle, y'all.
100 milliliters.
Wow. That is impressive.
Right?
Beautiful.
Wow. That is like neon green.
This is awesome sauce.
I'm even more intrigued now if it's not exactly the same scent.
It's not. It's not. Oh, well, there's only one thing left to do. Let's have a first impression. Yeah, splash last.
Okay.
Let's save
Finale.
this for
We'll wait back.
for the finale. Ooh! All right.
Rock, paper,
should we dive
scissors?
into? Let's do this one first because
Yes.
I'm not even sure. I'm not entirely sure this one has a smell.
No, but that might be nice because we
let's find out.
actually have
Yeah.
not done an unscented soap yet.
Ah, right.
So there is a good portion of
That's
the world
true.
out there that the fragrances sometimes don't agree with their skin. So it'd be nice to be able to see what this one is.
Yeah,
Maybe
we were
let's
talking
build to
today
that.
about how some of the artisans have scents in their bases that we really like Sterling. They're very subtle, but we like what they do to the
It
scents.
has a
and things.
signature scent of its own.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't think PAA, I can't really notice anything about their bases. Just thinking about who we've done the most.
Right,
with.
right.
All right, let's
I'm
dive
curious,
into this
though.
one. Okay, I'm going to do
Okay,
this one
yeah,
first,
go
and I'll
for it.
tell you if there's a scent or not.
I'm curious. Is it's like a clean smell?
It's a nice scent.
Oh, so
Hold
it
on.
does have a scent.
It sure does. It's and
Okay.
it's whoa.
Please hold.
Hold on. Wait.
Wait,
Hold on.
Wait a sec.
Okay.
Okay. Real life progressing here.
Creamy, white, floral,
Oh, a little
gentle,
okay.
kind, little friendly. This bracing, vacation, right? Menthol, dudes, barbershop. This
in your face. Yeah.
different.
Oh.
Lovely.
Not like barbershoppy kind
a
of?
tiny bit of orange peel, a tiny bit of orange,
okay.
a little cream, a little white.
Oh.
Oh, it's
Intriguing.
nice. Okay, here, take this in. See if you agree.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. It's
I
unscented.
also, P.S., like how the dollop in there happens.
I know, right? No,
They both have had that so far, so I
does
wanted to
sense.
mention.
I should have just smelled an unscented soap and told her all this falderall about it. See if she would. No, but
yeah.
it actually does have a scent.
Okay.
Okay, take it in.
Oh, it's very nice.
I know. It's
I would vibe
really
to this.
nice.
I don't want to say it's necessarily feminine, but that one has a harder masculine vibe to me.
Right, yes.
This one does not. This has a
Right.
fresh, clean. I do get the floral citrus action.
Yep. And where this is an intensity of like 4.5, this sits right in the artisan lane, like right in the middle, right about a 3.
Wow.
Beautiful.
Yeah, the word that comes to mind is like pretty.
Yes. That's why I was so shocked. And it's like gentle. I mean, maybe
It
for
is.
sensitive skin, it's going to be a more sensitive scent.
Yeah, but I want this like in a lotion. I like what it
know,
smells like.
I know. Now, do you get a little orange? Like
Yes.
a little tiny bit of citrus, and then
I
do you
get.
get the creamy.
Yeah.
And then do you get a floral.
Yes, for sure.
And then
but
do you
it's
get
almost
a
like an
ribeye
orange
steak
blossom.
right in the middle. No, you don't.
Yeah, no. But right where you think it's gonna like turn and get more masculine woodsy,
Right.
it just kind of barely stops. So it does
Yeah.
have a little
Right.
hint of a masculine side,
Right.
but they're overall pretty and clean
Yes.
and refreshing is still there, but it's a different type of refreshing.
Right. And for me, this is not like a lady's lotion. There is nothing
No.
about a lady's lotion that smells like, but there is something beautiful, creamy, and a tiny bit irisy or floral
Yes.
about this for
It
me.
almost could be sort of pinning on an aquatic side.
Absolutely. I'm glad you said that.
So clearly, because of our channel, you can tell artisan shave soaps are our thing.
Right.
But it wasn't intentional how we started.
Right.
We didn't mean to skip Proraso
Right.
and like dive into the wet shaving world.
I mean, if jazz is your thing, you still need to know what classical music sounds like. You know what I
Right?
mean?
You gotta
There are
do the
still
routine.
things about it you need to know. That's why we're doing these episodes and why we're going to continue to do a couple
Right.
more, I think,
I
along
think
these
so.
lines. Love it. Plus, this is what most of the guys in the world use.
Right.
Like one of my best friends, my piano player, we were over to their house the other day and we were like, hey, what does Alex shave
Right,
with?
what's
And
he
she
use?
goes, oh, Proraso.
like that's actually in his shave. Like we
Right.
had no idea that
Yeah.
it's such a common thing. And even here in the United States, some of the barbershops have these all around. So it's still here.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know?
And in fact, I think I mentioned when I went to the barbershop for a straight razor shave once, this is what they
Right?
reached for, and it was lovely. So totally get it. And I'm excited now to dive into the sandalwood. What do you even know about sandalwood? We've seen it a lot, but we haven't had a single note sandalwood
No.
yet.
And I'm excited to have a single note because I think it's really going to help clarify. In other sense, what we were getting
Right.
as sandalwood or maybe thought,
Right.
we can now be sure because this is more just that, who knows, watch it surprise us. But I think it is helpful because we have jumped into the artisan side
Right.
where it has a lot of different things happening and dancing together. And
where it's used to like bring sense together.
Right.
It's not necessarily always meant to be something prominent, but something
Right.
beautiful in the background to bind some things together and things. But now let's have another grown-up conversation. The cream that I used to use with my cartridge razor
Right.
had a sandalwood
they
scent.
did. I forgot that.
And I bought it. Mm-hmm. And I piffed it to her. She used it all the time. Cream, I'm not going to tell you what brand it was, but it was a weird sandalwood for me. So I'm kind of excited that this might be something more along the lines of a sandalwood I'd really like, one that I find in more of the artisan shops.
And for a few of our friends say that this is their favorite out of the three. So I'm curious.
Most of them. If I ask you, are you a red or a green guy? They'll be like, I like them both, but I'm more partial to the red. Right? So that's why I'm kind of excited to try this other size. Okay, you go first. Yeah.
All right.
Because you remember the older one, right?
I think as soon as I smell this, it's going to transport me. It's been a while since I've used it. But I am excited because obviously this has a place. If these are their top three and they are staple, they clearly are meant to be here.
Right. And I think these particular colors have been around for decades. Right. So,
okay,
here we go.
So our little dollop.
Lovely pour. Okay, here we go.
There is a fun iridescence about this that all of the artisan soaps have too as well.
Yeah, this one's
it's clearly made well. Okay.
No more to see through it, but you can't. Anyway, take it in.
Okay. Yes, this will definitely help save it for you.
How you think? Is it different?
It's more real to me. Like now that I know if this is the sandalwood smell.
Right.
I can see what it does in our other shave soaps.
Right. Okay.
And this one is kind of mellow.
So now does it smell like the cream that I piffed you?
This is better. This has a real side to it.
Right.
If that makes sense. So what I thought the white one was going to be more kind of plain, simple, kind of in the middle. That one has a lot more scent notes going on, I feel like, than this one. This is more of that staple streamline.
This has at least three things. This has a citrus, this has a cream, this has a floral, this has beautiful stuff in it. So that's more
And you know, this actually really hits me in a fun place because I used to help my dad or my grandpa in the shop or even my other grandpa in his shop, and they had like a little workshop area where there are lots of shops. Everywhere I went had a shop. But fresh wood or being sawed down or when we would cut the wood to put in the fireplace, like there is something about that comforting scent. This smells more real to me.
Yeah. Like my dad didn't have like a man cave, but he had a workbench in the garage. Right.
And that's what it's not that smell at all, but it's taking me to that place. Sandalwood is clearly not what we used in the den, but
okay, I'm excited. Let's see if they pick sandalwood for me. Right?
I'm very curious, actually. I'm hopeful. Because it's different, right?
Oh. It's real. A country mile.
Okay, good. I was hoping I was right.
This is different.
It is. It's real, right?
And this is from the artisan soaps. So when I get something from McDuff's and I see sandalwood in it, this is the sandalwood
I get it now.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah. Y'all. Gorgeous.
But do you see what I mean? Like when you are standing around wood that has been freshly cut in the air, there's a different smell from the wood. And that's like an alive wood to me.
This smells like a luxurious library. Like, are you kidding me?
It's like a mellow scent.
Right.
It's not too overpowering. It's just enough to get its point across.
There are hints of this in this, but this is far
it doesn't go green,
more
but
mellowed.
It doesn't
go eucalyptus, doesn't go menthol. Wow, y'all.
Right?
Proraso, my hat is off. This is fantastic stuff.
Clearly they've been around for so long for a reason.
Right.
Like, I get it now. I get it. This is the step that we kind of missed just diving all the way in.
And hold it in your hand. It just feels good in your hand, right?
And I have little hands. It fits well. Like, I can see why people do tend to lather in this.
You could tub load off this, I guess.
Because look at there's space on the side. Like, there is, they're meant to be able to.
Do you tub load your Proraso? Put it in the comments. We're curious.
We have not braved that adventure yet.
You know, speaking of lathers, we actually did mean to build a couple lathers. Let's get that.
Yeah, let's add some aeration to these.
We're going to do the white first here.
I'm actually very...
Oh!
Does it have more oomph? I kind of remember last time the green did.
Nice, y'all. And if you are from the artisan world and you're wanting to try Proraso, you don't have to do anything different. Put it in your bowl, grab your brush, grab your water, grab your bougie. Y'all, that Proraso white, if you told me like, hey, have you tried the latest soap from that artisan and you put this under my nose? I'd be like, oh,
I agree.
That's lovely. What'd they call it? You know, that's this.
No, I'm with you.
Wow.
And it's a great intensity. I don't
Right.
I don't know how to say that, but it's not too potent and it's not too light. It's just right there where you know you're getting a scent off of it.
And y'all know me, I like the stronger intensities, and this is perfect for me. This is perfect. So it's all I'd put it 3.5.
Right?
3.5 to 4 maybe.
But I do have to say, if it's meant for sensitive skin, it is kind of cool that it does have a scent to it.
Yes.
Some of the other ones you just have to go unscented right away to make your skin.
I know, doesn't that suck that you have sensitive skin, you gotta go scentless? No, you don't. You can use this.
I'm curious. Let us know if you've tried and you have sensitive skin. I could be wrong. I don't have the that issue.
A
But
little
yeah,
hint of a sweet lemon. Just
there's something
delightful in this. Okay,
It's almost like an orange blossom from the tree.
Yes, yeah, I think it's an orange blossom.
There's something
I think
that
it's
correlates.
almost an neroli kind of thing. What do you get?
It is just so oddly gorgeous.
I know.
I wasn't expecting that.
I know.
And sometimes floral can be too overwhelming.
Right.
This is somehow right
No.
in the exact amount you need.
Nope. If you had Tony Soprano smell this, he'd be like, that's nice.
Right.
It's right. He's not going to go, oh, yeah,
No.
floral. No, it's gorgeous.
And I do have to say, if you didn't want to go hardcore masculine scent-wise,
Right.
this is a great, refreshing, but also I would steal it. So
Right. Like,
I gotta
and
say, I'm loving it.
Is there anybody on The Sopranos that wouldn't wear one of these? They're beautiful. I would totally get it.
Well, let's whip up this other one, because
Yeah.
we got more fun to be had.
Let's get our Silvio soap going on here.
Right? I can't get enough. I just keep smelling it. And every other whiff is a little more citrusy, is a little more floral, or right in the middle.
There's no way this is a single
Yeah.
scent.
Is it waking up more there?
Oh, yeah. I mean, the sandalwood's prominent, but that's not the only thing that was in this
There's
any more
something
than
at the
just
back.
eucalyptus is in the green. Yes, there's something in it that sweetens it that makes it friendlier, makes it
Yeah.
nicer than just
And
the
I
sandalwood.
feel like there may not only be sandalwood. There might be something else, like an oak or something.
Right, that's what I'm thinking. And
Maybe.
that's why you got more woods. Yeah, smell this. There is way more of a tree in this that I'm familiar with. A little cedar, maybe,
Oh,
or
yeah,
redwood.
something happened at the end of this.
Right,
This
right.
changed for sure.
Yeah, something in there. But boy, is this a charmer.
There is something that changed at the end of this, and it's crazy, like kind of complex. Like we've just been doing all the classic aftershave months, and there are so many scents in here where I just know that they fit. Speaking of this, but they fit into that category perfectly. And there's a reason they're still around. Like these are classics. They started years ago, and they're still hanging in there.
I want to experience
I
this
think it's
classic.
time.
It's our last one left to go. Okay, hold on. Here we go.
Okay.
Now, this is spoken of by the boys.
I'm so
Great
curious.
reference, right? So here we go. Hold on a second. Angelo,
And I'm
Carlos.
sure so many people have this as like their first aftershave experience. You know, like this is probably. Oh, he's making faces. Oh, I am intrigued.
Oh.
Is it connected to the soap at all?
Oh, yes. Now, this definitely harkens back to the green, but it's not the personality of the green. This is something different. Okay, you ready?
I'm
So you're just
very
going to
curious.
experience this on me, I think.
Okay, no, let's let the dry down hit. I'm always curious. Yay. Oh,
I know.
that is more fun cologne.
It is awesome.
It's bright.
Wow. And mentholy and bright and not somehow diverging a bit from what usually accompanies menthol.
Yes.
Whoa.
And
wait a
there's
minute.
some kind of floral, not the same as this.
And
there's
something
else.
sweet in there?
Yeah. Yeah, thank you, Carlos, for making us get that. 'Cause
Yes.
that's the thing.
It's not a woodiness that I get in this.
No.
Yeah, that's where it's different. I don't get the eucalyptus in the splash, I don't think. That's the difference. Because do you smell the grove? We live right in front of a
Yes.
eucalyptus grove, y'all.
I'm
so
with you.
We
Okay.
know what that smells like. Plus,
So-
they were cutting one down the other day. That'll make your eyes
Oh,
water.
right? You know, the more that we've done the classic aftershaves, and this is completely in that zone, it's an anytime, any day vibe. Like, I actually could see a lot of the Soprano gentlemen busting this out.
Yes. Oh, 100%.
You know?
And it's bracing. Do you feel the little coolness you get from a little bit of the menthol in the splash?
But it's a refreshing.
Yes.
There's nothing in it that I would take out. It's a
Right.
great combo of everything that's in there.
Right. Amazing. And a perfect addition to our shave cabinet. And in that respect, I think we need to take this just a couple of steps deeper.
It's a new mint to me. It doesn't
Yes.
fit those lanes that I know.
Right. It's a much, I want to say greener, because eucalyptus hits me as like a yellow mint, and this hits me as a green one.
It's a fresh mint.
Almost a spearmint. Do you smell
Yeah.
spearmint in this almost?
No, I do, but it
Yeah.
right. There's something that sweetens it up.
Right.
There is something in there that's like a bergamot or something.
Yeah.
It's a sweeter
Yes.
citrus.
I get a
something.
little more sweeter in here than I think eucalyptus normally does. A different spearmint kind of sweetness.
Right. So if you have smelled the tub, this does not smell like the
No,
tub.
no,
It is
very
a different
different.
smell.
Yes, but it
just
goes
to
with it
disclaim you, it's not.
beautifully.
It does. And then I also just found that there is some English on here.
Oh.
So sensitive skin, which after I say these, hold on, take a whiff real quick.
Oh, okay. Are there notes?
There are some.
Oh, crap. Okay,
There's
y'all.
two. I didn't know, but now I
Okay,
do.
okay, got
Okay,
it.
we're going deeper. So these first two,
Yeah?
I mean, I think you can find them now if I say them.
Yeah?
But they are nothing we said.
Oh.
Nothing we said. Ready? Green tea.
Shut your face. Green tea?
Green tea.
Oh. You know, now that you say that, smell past that floral or citrus?
But it's, yeah, But it's almost like the tea has already been brewed. It's not the leaves to me.
No,
that makes sense.
No, you're right. I smell like a teapot in a lovely tea house.
But it's a little sweeter.
Yes,
I think it's just how
totally
the
get
and
that.
then wait, there's one more.
What's the other one?
Oatmeal. Again, didn't say it at all.
Oatmeal? Wait a minute.
I know.
No.
Maybe the Italian oatmeal is different. I don't know.
It'd have to be really different, but I don't know if I'm smelling oatmeal.
But there are, obviously, they're not listed, but there's some kind of magic that's happening in these tubs besides what's just here. Because
Green tea for sure, but Quakers, I don't know. I'm not getting the oatmeal.
Right? I mean, I know for people that have sensitive skin that there is like an oatmeal lotion and stuff that they go towards.
Or
so
oatmeal sometimes used in the formula.
Right. So maybe that's in the base here. We just don't really smell it. But fun fact,
but
there
I'm
you go.
glad you said green tea, because I for sure get that.
I get that. And it is, that's why it was still so refreshing and bright.
Right.
There is something with having a green tea that I'm like, already like refreshed for the day.
Right.
It cleanses you.
So it's pretty simple. Just have a little artisan shaving soap show. And when some of your friends start saying, hey, you guys are going to cover the basics, right? You're going to cover the classics, right? And you dive into Amazon and see this beautiful Italian flag. You have no idea the miracles and wonders in store for you, but you just got your own. So head over to therazorcompany.com where you'll find this and a ton of other stuff I want. Well, we've had our shaves with Proraso red and white. For me, y'all, I started to experiment with a little bit more water, and this got a little too thin for me as I started adding. So I like this with just the water on the brush, but a great shave and a really lovely calming scent. I think I like this better than the green. How was yours?
I know, and I actually really like this one better than that one. So, but I do have to say, I was a little less on the water side with the lather, and I was thoroughly impressed with the lather.
Yeah.
I had actually some left over that I wasn't expecting, that it woke up a lot quicker. And I know when we read the scent notes that it said green tea or something else, but I don't know what I'm getting, but it's wonderful. Yeah. And I do have to say, we were just looking at the aftershave splashes to maybe go with these two. So I have a full
I didn't
set.
even know they were there, but they're there. Mm-hmm. And y'all, she may not be too thirsty, but she's trusty. It's a great soap. Thanks, Proraso.
Welcome to Messages!
So Rod and Mandy at Sterling Soap have created Friends to the End, a soap that is an homage to all of our pets and everything they mean to us. So send us a picture of you and your pets, no matter what form they're in. Pet rocks are even acceptable. Send them to...
We sent you at thebarbershopduet.com and include a name of your fun little pet, and we can include it with the collage.
Yes, we're going to do a little thing at the end of the episode, so stay tuned for that and send us your pictures.
We can't wait.
You know, it's funny. I mean, not that I ever pick favorites, but I think the OG might be my least favorite. Maybe it's just because it's not our newest ones. But
and I think I'd have to pick the white one if I had to pick.
I might go with Syl.
Yeah,
I might have this
the one that you thought Santa would be your least favorite.
Right. And you know what?
You
actually,
never know.
Let's have a good conversation. What actually excites me most about this is when Joel or our friend Nando comes over next week, and we get to introduce him to this whole world of shaving soaps. I kind of want to start here. I kind of want to start with him smelling these so that he'll know what the jumping off point was into these beautiful scents and everything that these artists are doing now.
Right, and even though we missed that step, it's all we can appreciate it more now.
Right.
I feel like we can go back and be like, oh, on days where it's sometimes hard to pick a scent because there's too many things, or you just want to get in, do your thing. There's 3 to pick from.
Right.
Proraso just has 3.
And
there's
no
only 3.
matter who your favorite artisans are, I think we can all agree that they all owe a debt of gratitude to Proraso for keeping this world going for so long.
Yeah, don't forget your next appointment with Barbershop Duet.
You'll smell better just watching these.